The Grenlec Debates. Power, bright ideas.
This is the 2023 edition of the Grenlec Debates. Welcome. As we enter the third round of competition, the quarterfinals, we invite you to sit back, relax, and watch our debaters explore ideas and think on their feet. Please bear in mind that these debates are impromptu. The students are given the broad theme to research prior to the match. Then, on match day, they randomly select their motions and are given 30 minutes to prepare their presentation without assistance from their teachers or electronic channels. The theme for this round, artificial intelligence. The areas of focus, AI in the classroom and AI in society. I am Kunta Kinte Andal, your chairperson and a proud former Grenlec debater, and I call this house to order. This match is between Presentation Brothers College and Hillsborough Secondary School. The motion is, be it resolved that AI tools promote academic dishonesty. For the proposition, we have Hillsborough Secondary School, and the opposition, Presentation Brothers College.
Esteemed judges, honorable chair, most accurate timekeeper, worthy opponents, audience, good morning to you all. It is with dominance, certitude, and determination that my team and I strongly propose the motion, be it resolved that artificial intelligence, AI, will promote academic dishonesty. As first speaker, I will confidently state the uncontradictory facts as to why we believe AI will promote academic dishonesty. These are bias and fairness and the legal concerns. My second speaker will further exemplify pressure to increase test scores and stress and anxiety as it pertains to academic dishonesty caused by AI. In further enlightenment, we define key terms. From Britannica, artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to the ability of a computer or a computer-controlled robot to perform tasks commonly associated with intelligent beings. From the Oxford Dictionary, promote is to support or to encourage something. Academic, to do with school, college, or university. A tool, a device held in the hand or in a machine for performing a particular function. And dishonesty, not honest. Opponents, judges, I am sure that you are aware that AI is known to contain extreme levels of bias and unfairness. AI serves as a mirror to suffix examples of bias. Oliver Wyman. The implementation of AI in the classroom can be detrimental to students as they may grow to resent the unfair practices caused by artificial intelligence. But how can our proponents still argue that AI doesn't cause academic dishonesty? Additionally, opponents, according to a study by University of Vienna, in South Korea, 51 students from a class of 91 were caught cheating, and all of them were from diverse backgrounds. So how can our proponents still defy that AI promotes academic dishonesty? Esteemed judges, opponents, what about the legal considerations that come with the use of artificial intelligence? AI has tendency to evade legal consequences for its various ethical concerns. Why should our students use a tool that is prone to illegality? If students have access to unethical AI tools, such as FraudGPT, according to PwC, is an AI bot exclusively targeted for offensive purposes, such as creating cracking tools and faking identities, this could give students access to various illegal practices. For instance, if FraudGPT has the ability to create fake identities and cracking code tools, this can enhance the ability of students to cheat on exams. I thank you.
A rowdy man with a cutlass is walking on the street. He turns into a bar and removes someone's hand from their body. When the police arrive, who do they arrest? The man or the cutlass? Honorable judges, good afternoon. To the audience, a warm welcome. And to our chairperson, thank you for being here. Under the mood, be it resolved that AI tools promote academic dishonesty, we, the Presentation Brothers College debate team, vehemently oppose this moot as it has no solid ground. As the first speaker, I am responsible for providing the definitions for my team, as well as bringing forth the point of the uses of AI and how it counters the very mood today. My second speaker will continue on by discussing what AI really promotes and what causes academic dishonesty. As defined by the Oxford Languages, as defined by Britannica.com, artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or controlled robot to perform tasks associated with intelligent beings. Dishonesty, according to the Macmillan English Dictionary, is behavior that involves doing things that are not honest. Promote, according to Webster's Dictionary and Thesaurus, furthers the growth or improvement of. Tools, according to the Oxford School Dictionary, is a device that helps you to do a particular job. An academic, according to the Oxford School Dictionary, is to do with education or studying, especially at a school or college or university. And demote is to reduce in rank. Honorable judges, the man with the cutlass was arrested. Now, with or without the cutlass, that man had the intent to do harm to that specific person. Had that cutlass not been there, that action would have been completed just by a different means. So why do I make this point? To show you that the entire reason that people can make the claim of AI tools promoting academic dishonesty is that the user already had the intent to be dishonest. AI did not create dishonesty. That intent was already within the individual and was just carried out by that means. For example, look at gunpowder. Gunpowder was originally used for fireworks, while gunpowder is not even the correct term for it. It was changed. Thank you.
Good morning, all. Judges, audience, I urge you not to be blinded by the claims my opponents will seek to present before us today. As the second speaker, I would lay before you undeniable facts as to why my team and I stand firm with the motion, be it resolved that AI tools promote academic or dishonesty. Worthy opponents, we acknowledge the benefits of artificial intelligence. We acknowledge the benefits artificial intelligence brings to our education system and society. However, with AI in education, there is room for dishonesty. Opponents, the guardrails around the students' academic dishonesty is extremely slack. The guardrails are a set of safety controls that monitor and dictate a user's interaction with an LLM application. Without these guardrails, students are able to beat the system and commit unethical practices such as plagiarism. Students turn to AI when an essay is given. Students Students mostly copy and paste a whole essay and present it as their own. Opponents, isn't this academic dishonesty? How will our students be able to succeed in today's workforce if they are solely dependent on artificial intelligence? These unethical practices undermine the quality of our education system. According to the godfather of AI, Geoffrey Hinton, stated, and I quote, "We are entering a period of uncertainty. We are dealing with things that were never dealt with before. We cannot afford to program AI wrong," unquote. AI tools such as GPT tend to assist with the promotion of unethical practices. Hence the reason it promotes academic dishonesty. Students might even hack into teacher systems and obtain test score answers through an AI system called Fraud GPT. If Fraud GPT has the ability to create fake identities, who knows the access it could have to a teacher's personal information? AI does promote academic dishonesty. Opponents, these are all networks of AI that students use to commit academic dishonesty. Opponents, you even choosing to bring forth claims that AI will not promote academic dishonesty was simply debating suicide. I thank you.
Esteemed judges, worthy opponents, most accurate timekeeper, colleagues, and spectators in the audience, a most productive day to all. According to Fefe Lee, co-director of the Standard Institute for Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence and IT professor at the Graduate School of Business, and I quote, "Artificial intelligence is not a substitute for human intelligence. It is a tool to amplify human creativity and ingenuity." This quote clearly states the uses of artificial intelligence. Mr. Chair, according to my first speaker, AI doesn't promote academic dishonesty. Us students does. AI do not in no way do that. What really causes academic dishonesty? Stress, bad influence from peers, not keeping up to par with peers, teachers not being able to impact knowledge to students because of the rigidity of the curriculum, students having to find an alternative to bring up their grades. No, who can enhance a student in dishonesty to one who is not? Artificial intelligence. What does AI really promote? Productivity. AI can boost productivity levels in the classroom tremendously by getting rid of the redundant and tedious programming of the teachers and further helping students. Learning styles. It can help create content creation. Accessibility. AI can promote this by hearing easy access, quick and efficient speech to text AI that can assist persons with disabilities like deafness and blindness. Judges, please don't become kerfuffled and confused with the false claims our opponents here make today. No, they state that AI promotes dishonesty. But aren't there AI that demotes this? There are plenty of AI platforms and tools that help demote academic dishonesty. To conclude, we, the opposition, stand 100% against this mood provided today and under no circumstance believe that artificial intelligence promotes academic dishonesty, but rather enhances it and demotes it. AI doesn't cheat. It doesn't plagiarize. Us, students, do. I rest my case.
Have you done essays before?
Yes, worthy opponents.
If so, did you use AI?
No, worthy opponents. How?
Did you have any intent of using AI to assist you?
Not all students are the same with the opponents. Just because I would not want to do something, that does not mean that there are students out there who would not do this with the opponent. Can I give you an example? Students from diverse backgrounds would have more tendency to be biased than that of students who come from a particular region with the opponent, as I stated in my speech.
You stated that AI can be biased. Are people not also biased? In this case, teachers. So do teachers, as you claim, because AI is biased, do they also promote academic dishonesty?
Well, the opponent, AI is far more biased than that of a teacher. Far more biased. Therefore, it further promotes academic dishonesty.
As you mentioned in one of your earlier responses, different people have different reactions. And going along with that, that means that while you may not have the intent to use AI to assist you in the completion of your essay, another person would have that AI or have that tendency to do so. And in light of that, that would state that with or without the AI, they have the intent to cheat or be academically dishonest. The AI is simply the means they have chosen to use to
but that is not guaranteed.
with their academic dishonesty.
It is not guaranteed, my opponent. It is not guaranteed.
However, the chance that a person will use AI with the intent to be academically dishonest, does it exist?
No, it does not, what the opponent.
So you're saying that no person ever has had the intent to use AI dishonestly?
Yes, what the opponent. That is why we are saying that AI will promote dishonesty.
By the definition we have given, whereas AI is to further or grow or improve on something, to grow is to develop on what is already there. Thank you.
What are your opponents? Are you aware that AI bias can cause students to resent AI and therefore cause students to be unethical?
Yes, we are, but isn't resenting AI also resenting academic dishonesty in your case that you claim that AI does promote it?
No, that is not the case with the opponent.
Moving on. What are your opponents? Do you to acknowledge the bias caused by AI?
Do you acknowledge?
Can you repeat, please?
Do you acknowledge the bias caused by AI?
Yes, we do.
And don't you think that that promotes academic dishonesty?
No, a bias is simply an altered opinion when it comes to a certain topic.
That is not true with the opponent. With the opponent, think of it like this. A bias is a contributing factor that will cause dishonesty. It will cause unethical practices with the opponent. So how can you say that this bias does not cause academic dishonesty?
Could you give an example of a bias with the use of AI?
Yes, I can with the opponents. In various fields. In the field of education, for example, as our first speaker stated, 51 out of 91 students in South Korea alone demonstrated resentment to AI due to bias.
Moving on. What are your opponents? Are you aware that there are no guardrails to protect students from unethical practices?
That is an incorrect statement given that there are AI guardrails in a lot of the AI that we as a society use on a daily.
However, AI is still in its infant phase along with the guardrails that come with it. These guardrails are still in its infant phase, meaning it hasn't been as developed as possible.
But the opponents, AI is not in its infant phase. AI has been around for over 70 years.
However, isn't that relative to the technology used?
No, what the opponents. And besides what the opponents, guardrails. Think of the guardrails. If the guardrails would be doing enough, there'll be no bias.
As rebuttal speaker, the preposterous points posed by our proponents piqued a sense of peculiarity and partial truth. The first speaker of the proposition had stated that AI tools will promote academic dishonesty. Yet, with promote being defined as to further the growth or improvement of by my first speaker, how can this be? I bring you back to the example of the man with the cutlass. He would have always had the intent to harm another, and the student would have always had the intent to be academically dishonest. Academic dishonesty has been a thing long before AI had even been fathomed. Nor did AI promote it. According to a study taken this year by Study Smarter UK, the rate of academic dishonesty, i.e. cheating and plagiarism, did not increase nor decrease as of the inception of more popular AI programs such as Bard AI, ChatGPT, and Smoded. The first speaker had also contradicted themselves to the claim that students in Korea were caught cheating, yet did not state whether it was related to AI or not. The second speaker had spoke about fraud GPT being used to hack into a teacher's personal information. Yet, what does that have to do with academic dishonesty? That's just a crime. She also stated no references, no statistics for many facts stated. So these can be passed on as opinions. In the POI segment, the same can be said. There's no statistics that show that students from diverse backgrounds are more inclined to being academically dishonest. If so, my worthy proponents, thank you.
Good morning to all. We recapitulate with outright conviction to accede with the motion, be it resolved that AI tools promote academic dishonesty. The first speaker of the opposition stated that he would explain the uses of AI and how it conquers AI. But Honorable Chair, esteemed judges, why are we still waiting for this? The second speaker of the opposition claimed that AI provides easy access, but my first speaker brought up the facts. From PwC, 51 out of 91 students in South Korea were caught cheating. Were the opponents, this clearly shows that AI tools promote academic dishonesty. The second speaker of the opposition further attempted to manipulate us by saying, what can enhance students to cheat? AI can. Were the opponents, are you aware that this point is in favor of the proposition? The opposition further tried to convince us that we should oppose the motion, but everything that they brought up was either unrelated to the motion or proposing to the motion. Were the opponents, your debate meets a dead end. Were the opponents, I refuted every single one of your points in just the rebuttal. However, you cannot properly refute our points simply because bias and unfairness, legal concerns, unethical practices, and guardrails will promote academic dishonesty. This is why my all-seeing team and I stand firm with the motion, be it resolved that AI tools promote academic dishonesty. You can oppose the debate, but you can't oppose the facts. The proposition rests. I thank you.
And the winner is Hillsborough Secondary School. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us, and do tune in again for complete coverage of the next match in the quarterfinals.
The Grenlec debates. Power, bright ideas.